Oh,
you watched Death Note?
I started watching it.
You didn't like it?
Can I say it's crap or people get mad at me?
It's not.
You've seen
Explain
the subreddit,
yourself.
The subreddit, I am very smart.
Okay.
That's what it felt like.
No.
Yeah. It was like, no, I'm going to do this.
I thought it was really good.
I
mean, the consensus is that it's pretty good.
I thought it was quite intelligent, to be honest.
I got through, I don't know, maybe like 6 episodes or something. And it just felt like
trying
Wait,
to.
how old were you when you found it? I feel like
Couple years ago.
Because I feel like if you're under 21, for some reason, it appeals to that side of your brain.
I think that's the kind of people
I want
that
to be the main character.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why I was in Shonen Jump, right?
Yeah, right, right.
Just for that demographic.
Like 17-year-old me ate that shit up. Like I was like,
of course,
be liked so bad. I want to be this guy so bad. He gets Death Note.
Dude, he was the original Giga Chat.
What? Bro, he got like the girls and the abilities,
Yeah,
and
man.
he was a Chat, and his dad loved him. Whoa, that's the insane.
Yeah, I mean, just thinking.
I tried.
Yeah, I'm just like thinking, like looking at Light now through modern eyes. I'm like, damn, Light was a fucking toxic as fuck person, man.
He was. I think you'd like Death Note. I think Death Note you'd like a lot.
All right,
that's a classic.
Oh,
that's everyone knows Death Note.
Alex, track these for me, please.
Yeah.
Just remind me later.
Death Note, I feel Death Note is like not, I wouldn't say it's like the best gateway anime because unlike Attack on Titan, that's like, especially season 1 where it's like very easy to understand, very easy to get into because there's a lot of like high intense action that anyone can get into.
Death Note's
and
easy
all
to
that.
understand, man.
Well, Death Note is a lot
That's
more
just
like,
they write in there and like
literally
someone's
the
going to
whole plot
die,
is-
right?
yeah.
it's a lot more like mental and like psychological battles
That's
rather than
great.
like actual physical fights, which I think is like, you know.
No, I think Death Note is great.
Like the most physical they get in Death Note is when Elle and Light play tennis.
yeah.
Like
I still think it's a good starter anime. Death
Okay.
Note.
it is, but it's a different flavor.
Yeah.
Right, like I feel it's a different side of anime that you know it very much exists and it's still great.
What
but
are
it's
your-
not like Attack on Titan.
Sorry.
Would you say that Death Note deserves to be on there more than Fullmetal Alchemist?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think that Death Note, memes aside now, is more influential, more spoken about still to this day than a lot of these shows. And also, I think it was a banger of a show.
I think what
Giving us a ton of memes.
I think what Death Note did as well that was really influential was that it kind of made, I guess, like the whole thriller slash.
It made anime cool.
It made the whole thriller slash
It
horror.
did not make
anime
anime
cool.
cool.
It really didn't.
It did not make anime cool.
You like Death Note finally gave us an anime that allowed you to recommend anime to people.
Yeah, it made the darker side of anime more accessible.
Yeah,
you know,
and
to
it
people.
did
It made you more likely to get fucking bullied for having a fucking Death Note.
I'm sorry, I didn't say buy a Death Note. I said just fucking watch it, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, but we all know everyone who watched that shit in the mid 2000s was like, I'm gonna get one myself, and then take it to a convention.
write your name in my Death Note, and then we're like, okay, we found a new
I'm gonna
bully
take it to
subject.
the signing and make the famous
I
person
just
write
think
it.
you're actually clowning if you think the Death Note had less impact than Harry Suzuki. I'm just
Okay, it's because I think Death Note definitely had, was more popular in terms of
More-
like the
more
widely.
popular, more
I think
impact.
Haruhi was just more influential in terms of like the shaping the kind of landscape of anime.
we already have so many of these kind of picks on our list. Let's mix it up a little bit. If we, this is not,
mix it up a little bit?
we're not picking. Let's not pick the most influential. Let's pick like some
That's the
exciting.
whole point of this list,
No,
Connor.
because otherwise we would just pick Astro Boy, and Astro Boy isn't on this
Well,
list.
that's why I said we should
Yeah,
put
well, I'm
Astro
saying like, we're
on
trying to
there.
pick like the 7 wonders, and we're marking all stuff. Influential is one of the points I think we should be
Influential
considering,
is one of
but
the
it
points.
shouldn't be the only thing we're considering.
Yeah.
And I think that it should be something that like it's an anime that you kind of have to experience and watch or to like be considered an anime fan. I think Death Note is one of those animes.
Yeah.
Well, then,
That's
in
the case. Write a
that
passage.
definition, why is Full Metal Alchemist not on there?
Because Garn hasn't watched it, and Garn has a whole career talking about anime.
Shit, you got me. You got me there.
Death Note.
No.
I mean,
No.
The ending is slightly different, right?
It is factually correct that the second half of Death Note is weaker than the first half.
I think it's a good ending.
No, I think it's a good ending, but it could have been 10 times better if fucking Nier didn't exist.
Yeah.
The show is dog.
No, I agree that the second half was weaker. Not even the second half. The last third.
Yeah,
was weaker.
I've rewatched Death Note quite a few times. And it is always just such a like slog and a different show.
Yeah.
After obviously the big thing.
Yeah.
And it just kind of sucks.
But I think the ending of Death Note did what it needed to. and I thought it was a good ending.
I thought it was
Both the manga and the anime, because I've read both the manga and the anime. Both had different takes on the ending, and both did something different and
I did
something
slightly
interesting.
prefer the manga ending.
I knew you would, Joey.
I just think it's a better rounded and better presented ending than the
I
anime.
think the anime is more cinematic, which is why I kind of prefer the anime ending. Yeah, I loved the scene where he ran past his like younger self with the Death Note. I was just like, that was just like, oh, that's an anime original. And I was like, oh, that's actually really well done. I kind of like
That's
love the visuals of that. But that's just my opinion, bro. Yeah.
Scroll down.
It's all good.
One thing that Joey did amazing the other day where you weren't here, but we were like doing like evil laughs or something. And Joey just did the fucking light laugh from Death Note.
Oh, the Kira laugh.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, I do the Kira laugh and also the thing that he says after the Kira
Well,
laugh.
now I have
yeah.
to hear it.
Oh god. So with Kira laugh, it's like I don't know what it is. Miyano Mamoru only in this one laugh, it's so throaty.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it starts off like and then it goes and then when everything goes silent, he goes Soda.
It's so like when I heard that laugh, I was just like, it brought back like a wave of memories because I'm just like, I remember it's the laugh like exactly sounding like that.
Yeah, I think I remembered that laugh because I was like, what the fuck is that laugh? Because it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like Kira at all. Only up until that point.
I've only watched dub of Death Note.
Really?
You've only watched the double.
So you never heard the famous Miyano Mamoru laugh?
No. I've watched
That's what he sounds like.
I've watched Death Note 3 times and I've watched the dub every time. I actually think the dub is super fucking good for Death Note.
Yeah.
Oh no, the dub's great for Death Note. Yeah.
Have you seen like you must have seen like the clip on YouTube that was just like that laugh dubbed in different languages.
Oh,
Or, like I think like my favorite was like Italian or something, but like there was some like really funny laughs in that as well.
It's just like they just drew in an extra hand.
Mamma mia, Matsuda, you idiot! What are you doing, Matsuda, you dumb fuck?
Yeah, I don't know how I learned to do that. It's just
Joe just brought that out one day, and I was just like, "What? That's so accurate."
because I was just like, this is the weirdest laugh ever. Like, I get it. He was probably told, like, Miyano Mamoru in the studio was probably told, like, all right, time for you to do your most evil, vicious fucking, like, I am the bad guy laugh. And he, like, pulled that out of nowhere. And I'm sure all the audio engineers at the time were like, what the fuck was that? And then
That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
And then I just love the line afterwards because it's like, it's almost like he was like, you know what? I don't need a pop filter.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take the pop filter away because it's like, the book. I was like, Jesus Christ.
The engineer's like,
Engineers like bleeding eardrums. Like, fucking hell, dude. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. And the final one. Oh, fuck. Top 5 iconic anime moments.
what?
That's so subjective.
I take a potato chip and eat it.
I'd rather put that in.
No, that's
What?
no. I am Kira is more iconic.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Is more iconic.
Well,
that's just a meme.
I think the Rock Lee
All the
one.
L
Yeah.
death stare. Oh, that's the L
Out of
tricking
all
light.
of the moments, I think the single scene that got me into anime was that scene.
Are you serious?
No, go up.
the L tricking light.
Yeah, that is the scene.
That is an amazing
That's the
scene.
scene when I put on the first episode. I was like, maybe go like that. That single scene makes you go like, holy shit.
It's like, hold up, let him cook.
This is a different breed of show.
Yeah.
Like the reveal is so smart
Yeah.
and gets you so fucking pumped.
Yeah.
This was an incredible scene.
What a like fucking, and I think that's why Death Note enjoyed so much success almost because the first episode just set the stage, like unlike any other first episode we've seen in a long time.
That's the second
Oshinoko
episode.
wishes it could. Is it the second episode?
It's second episode.
No, it's the first episode, isn't it?
second episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. First episode. First episode, L isn't introduced until because first episode just setting up the Death Note.
Wait,
He picks up
really?
the note and
Wait, how does it end? The first episode was it where he meets Ryuk?
Yeah, I think so.
No, he meets Ryuk way earlier, right?
No,
It's like halfway through.
No,
the
because
episode.
he's writing names and Ryuk goes, "Oh, you've been busy writing names."
Yeah. He's
You
first
took
episode
to
ends
it.
with him being like, "I will become the god of this new world."
That's right. Fuck, you're right. Shit, that would have been such a good first episode. In my mind, this was like the first episode. This is what I remember. This is the first thing I remember.
Yeah.
Because I remember the thing drops, he kills the guy who's holding a hostage, and then this. This is what I remember.
Yeah.
Also, the dub of Death Note is still one of my favorite dubs
it's
of all
it's
time.
a brilliant dub.
So fucking
Alright,
good.
go
I
up.
actually rewatched Death Note more than any other anime.
And it's not like, I think Code Geass is a better ending than Death Note, but it's no shot that it's better than Death Note, even if the ending's like beautiful and succinct or whatever.
People love Code Geass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
Even though the first 10 episodes suck, but they think that.
I think the problem is that Code Geass is Lelouch. You know?
I guess,
It's in the same way where Death Note is Light and L, and once one of those factors got removed, it just didn't feel the same anymore. You know, it's
I don't know, Death Note with Trump is kind of sick, don't you?
I completely forgot about that. That was
the,
cool.
The one shot that came out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember this. There was a Death Note one shot that came out, and it just had Trump, and the main character was, I guess, Light that kind of got away with it. He's kind of a smart Japanese teenager who sold the Death Note to Trump,
Yeah.
which honestly would kind of feel like it would happen. We're going to buy the Death Note. We're going to buy it. The Japanese don't need it. We're going to give them tariffs.
We'll know how to use it properly.
We're going to use the Death Note. We're going to clean them up.
We'll make America great again. Oh, so bad. We're only joking, audience. We're only joking.
Oh god! I mean, what I liked about that one shot was just I like the concept of the Death Note just being this weapon of mass destruction, which it is. You know, at the end of the day.
Was it rewrite?
Manga. It must have been this one. This one.
Yeah, one shot.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
literally the Aura Kid. Like, it was like Light if he had dressed in 2020
This
instead
is
of
Gen Z
2010.
Light.
It's
Yeah,
light. It's light with
literally
drip.
Gen Z side.
Dripped out light.
And it was really fun. I mean, I think it was just fun to see Ryuk again.
Yeah.
Just seeing Ryuk get back in the game.
Hell yeah.
It was more of a story about Ryuk.
We all know he's the OG.
Yeah. I think Ryuk is such a fun character. Ryuk is like he's like the Hisoka of Death Note world. He just turns fucking up, causes mayhem. He's the most powerful guy, and then he's like, all right, peace out. God, it was a fun though. It was a fun one shot.
No, this was great. I think it didn't overstay its welcome.
No.
Could I imagine a whole Death Note sequel?
No.
But this as an interesting idea, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
This
I think
was,
even the creators knew that.
Yeah. I think didn't overstay welcome, had an interesting premise, explored that premise to its fullest, and then that was
sick.
it. That was it. Can't believe that was back in 2000 and when did this come out?
Yeah.
2020. Holy shit.
Man, that shit was so fucking good. What a fucking great show.
Where the fuck has time gone, man?
Well, let us know down below. I appreciate the kind words. What's this?
Debut streams every day.
I feel every time I go onto Twitter, like another one of my friends is becoming a VTuber.
Yeah.
I like that. God, what an iconic scene. Fuck, I love that scene. That scene's so good. I've rewatched Death Note like 7 times. I fucking love that show.
Look around. There are plenty of things this world could do without. Immorality, sin, crime. It's time for a change. I have the power to make the world, to make people better, and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm not afraid to kill. How and when it happens is entirely in my hands. All I need is a name, a face, a pen, and this notebook. No one can stop me.
I'm chasing someone without a name or face. Someone who believes he's on a righteous path, ridding the world of criminals. But his brand of justice is misaligned. By acting as a god, he himself has become the criminal. It's my duty, no, my calling to find him and show him what justice truly means. You're hear me, but he'll never see me coming. And when I find him, his capture will be the world's liberation. I'll uncover Kira's real identity if it's the last thing